Hey everybody, patch notes for 30.4 are out, and also Running It, Sending It said today that amazing stuff as always. I already built myself a nice deck based on previous video, but hopefully this helps someone out. Budget deck videos every Monday. On a separate note, I just read on the patch notes that they will be refreshing the returner new player decks. If you have the time, would you consider doing a video on those? Usually they're unoptimized versions of meta decks, so there would definitely be scope for tweaks and something from someone who actually knows what they are doing, such as you. Well, I'll try. Let's go through the patch notes and see what we can make of the loner decks. So here we go. I'm going to leave the link in the description for the patch notes, as well as the link for the loner decks. The travel agency mini set comes out tomorrow. And you know what? It's going to be interesting because some people are not really a fan of some of these cards. So do I think there's any meta breakers in there like previous mini sets? Absolutely not. Do I think it's going to make things different and interesting? Absolutely. So let me know what you think in the next couple of days. Let me know what you think today. I want to hear your comments. So it's coming out tomorrow. 38 new cards, $14.99 or 2,000 gold. You should be paying gold for this. Or if you want to go crazy and get the hoity-toity all golden version, you can pay $69.99 or 10,000 gold. But I think a lot of people, if they were going to be spending $69.99, they're going to be buying this mythic Ragnaros skin. Remember, it's for shamans and warriors. It comes with 3 packs of both shaman and warrior cards, and it's pretty cool. It's very cool. Yeah, if you're spending $60 tomorrow, I don't think you're buying the old golden set. I think you're buying this one, but you know, I'm not in your wallet. I'm not trying to spend your money for you. Your mileage may vary. And then they're gonna have some Battlegrounds updates. Some things are happening in Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is fun. Battlegrounds is cool. Arena season update. New arena season will begin. Remain dual class for this season, which is cool. Dual class is fun. The arena pool will be adjusted. So Core, Scalamance, Alterac Valley, Sunken City, Whizbang's Workshop, and Perils in Paradise. That's going to be fun. Remember, tonight, before you watch this, before the set drops, before the patch is released, go play an arena, go lose 2 games or win a bunch of games, and make sure you get to 2 losses. And then tomorrow you'll get you'll get all the rewards, and then you'll also get a ticket for the next arena season. The next time you want to play arena, it's just free money each and every time you do this. And then they talked about this early this week, the in-game event Travel Master's Guide to Adventure. You're going to be able to get a card back, a coin, and 2 hero skins. And this looks like this was what the rewards were for Asia players, someone in China who couldn't get them. Yeah, so this is for the new and returning players in China. They did that thing because they just started launching or getting ready to launch Hearthstone back in China. And then here we go, loner deck updates. So to celebrate Hearthstone's imminent return to China, we're updating the new and returning player loner decks for all regions. These new decks will include cards from all current standard sets, including Perils in Paradise. All decks are available after patch 30.4 launches. So we're also adding the ability for players to claim their selected loner deck early if they want, before the loner period ends, so they start making tweaks to their new deck. There's never been a better time to start or restart playing Hearthstone. And this is for returning players who've been away for 90 or more days are eligible for a free deck. So you're just starting out, you have to go through the tutorials, and then they give you a loner deck or a free deck. Same thing here. If you haven't been playing for 90 days, you'll get a new deck, and it's a free deck. And we're going to talk about those in just a couple of minutes. Progression updates, so gameplay achievements. I'm kind of excited about this. Hopefully, maybe we'll see Zeddy talking about some of these, because Zeddy is pretty good at achievements. If you haven't seen those guides from back in the day, have been added. New gameplay achievements have been added to 5 expansions that didn't have achievements before. Rise of Shadows, Saviors of Oldham, Descent of Dragons, Ashes of Outland, and Scalamance each have an achievement for each class in that set. plus a neutral achievement. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I'm excited to see that. Maybe this is where the coins are coming from. I don't know. Supposedly there's coins for each one of these sets we haven't seen yet, so maybe that's the reward for it. We'll find out tomorrow. Wild boards are returning to standard, so that's very, very cool. Unless you're playing wild, you haven't seen some of these older boards, and they're awesome, and it'll be awesome to have more options and more variety. They do not have the ability to pick your favorite ones yet, so just don't forget that. There's also a bunch of bug fixes. I looked at the bug fixes before I recorded this, and I didn't see anything crazy, anything, oh my god, necessary. Just read the patch notes, read the bug fixes or what have you, to see if this is something that's been affecting you in game, out of game. Maybe it's making you, not sleep at night with this fix to bugs where conniving conmen would play Reno Lone Ranger. I mean, listen, if you're going to stay awake at night over Hearthstone, it's probably because of Reno Lone Ranger. Just saying. Let's go over the loner decks. So this is the first time I've been looking at these for any more than 5 minutes. This is the options you're going to get. Some people are classifying it, okay, well, let's look at it based on how many legendaries each one have, but I believe some of these legendaries are the core legendary minions. So to talk about it, my quick really 5-second review is, after I'm looking at it, so Blood, Frost, and Holy. So Rainbow Death Knight, that's pretty cool options. Yeah, this one, Gorgonzormu's a free one. Eliza, so these are new sets. Primus is a great card. I'm looking at this. Oh, look, Zilliax comes with it. So, hey, look, there's a way for you to get Zilliax if you haven't been playing for a while. Reska, the Pit Boss. Rainbow Death Knight looks pretty cool. Would I pick that over other ones? I don't think so. This one, Pirate Demon Hunter. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one has 5 legendaries, but Kane is already in standard. Core. This one's brand new. Arana. This one's brand new, and then Zilliax. I don't know if I would be doing this one. Pirate Demon Hunter is not that amazing right now. Do I think anything in the mini set is going to make it amazing? No, not really. Some of these cards are okay, but I just don't see it. Me personally, if I was playing, I am not picking Pirate Demon Hunter as my free loner deck. Or free deck. Druid. Druid's busted all the time. Druid's fun. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm seeing, okay, here is some good cards for Druid to do multiple things. So there's some Dragon. New Heights is an amazing card. You should be playing that often. Also, you can play this on Warrior if you have the Tourist. Swipe shouldn't be no big deal. Take to the Skies. Trog, Gem Tosser. It's a common card. Why would you want to do that? Chia Drake. It's just Dragon Druid. Don't see anything that would be, yeah, let me go ahead and pick this. You get Marin, no problem. Sleep Under the Stars. Fi's a pretty good card, but this is just essentially a Dragon Druid. I don't know if I'd do this, but the cool thing is every single one of these look like they have Zilliax in it. So an ANR, the Life Binder. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing Druid. I don't know. And the reason I'm saying this is because there's hand buff right here, and this is the heavy hand buff one. So looking at this now, and we've talked about hand buff in my budget deck videos for a while now, for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It's just been top tier. This is a great deck. So this has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a great deck. Yeah, if I'm picking one of them right now without any look of any of the other decks, I'm picking hand buff. Sandcastle's in there, Toy Captain Terram's in there, Zilliax, we know what Zilliax does, Amethyst. So this is giving you, like, you've got parts of Flood, you've got parts of hand buff, you have parts of any type of Paladin deck you want to build with this. Yeah, I'm looking at this one and saying if I'm picking one of these, from what I know now, it would be hand buff. Let's look at Shaman though, because I think this is part of what is making Shaman really good right now. So yeah, there's some good cards in here. I don't see that I would be picking this above Shaman because you want to win games. Listen, if you have some cards or if you have a specific class you want to play, absolutely. But if you're playing to win games and that's it, hand buff is what it is. Shaman's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries in it, but I'm not seeing anything crazy. This is a brand new one. Thrall's Gift. No, I'm not seeing any of these. That would be, yeah, let me go ahead and take this above Paladin. Just don't see it. I mean, the Titan's pretty fun. Sea Giant, that should be core set, right? I'm almost positive the core set. Let's see. Yeah, and then Highlander. Highlander's fun, but it's just not winning games right now. Bronze through gold, maybe you're going to win some of the games, but it's just not strong. Does the mini set have any options there? A little bit, but nothing like I wouldn't jump up and down for it. ETC, great card. Zola, that should be in core. Incendious is a great card. Grifta. So here's some cards in here that are like, they're neutral, and you'll be able to play this in a lot more. So you'll be able to play some of these in a bit more, but there's also, like I said, and listen, I am a big, huge fan of Highlander Warrior. This is one of the decks I always play once the new season starts, only because it's so much fun to play, and I'll know I'll win more than, one game out of 20. But yeah, I think I'm still picking Handbuff Paladin. There's just so many combinations you could do with it. Yes, some of the other ones are cool. So if I had to rank them, so it would be Handbuff first, probably Druid for the possibility of the other things that you can play. Like I said, you've got some Dragon in there, you've got some Essential, you have some Essential Druid pieces in here that Druid's seen play. ANR is amazing in all the Druid decks that's there. And then I'm probably picking the Rainbow Death Knight. And then, listen, anything between Pirate, Demon Hunter, and Shaman. I think Shaman would be the bottom of the heap. And again, this is based on what I would do if I'm wanting to win games. If you just think that, Demon Hunter is the bee's knees and the best thing since sliced bread, then go ahead and pick Demon Hunter. The cool thing is, with these decks, they're going to give you the opportunity to craft other things. So it's giving you a nice setup, but yeah, in terms of winning games, Handbuff Paladin all the day, every day, twice on Thursdays, that's what I would do. Let me know your thoughts. What deck, if you had the opportunity, would you be picking? Would this be something that you would want to, sit there and, discuss even more of what things you could do with it? I mean, there's options that we can do. We could talk about each one of these decks in another video and see what the best type of tech would be. I just don't see anything other than Handbuff being right out of the box, right out of the gate, right then and there. You're putting this deck in there. You're not making any changes too. Like Drone Deconstructor is a good card to put in there because it, buffs with Ziliax when you're getting the Handbuff mechanic. Righteous with Painter's Virtue. Yeah, you guys would be silly if you weren't playing this deck from the beginning. I've rambled enough. I ramble so much. It's almost like I like talking about Hearthstone. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video.